and I fight with the strength that I got until I die.
Hello gang, welcome to my series Slavery Paid For from My Pocket. Episode 13, The Burnout at Bell. While I was living racism, abuse, violence, injustice at Bell, Canada, I was searching for a job elsewhere and I couldn't get even an interview. Then my manager left, so his manager became our manager. The first thing he does was removing all the responsibilities his predecessor gave me. He just sent an email stating the new assignment. My name was nowhere to be seen. So I started to look another position in other departments. I received an offer with a crazy salary. I refused it. And Desjardins invited me to a technical interview, a 2 hours interview. I felt good about it. Then I received an email inviting me to another technical interview. There was a new person. He questioned me without even waiting for me to reply. He jumped to the next question. It was with acronyms. I'll ask, can you give me a context or the meaning? No, next question. Like, he said, what is Mac? I was like, can you give me a context? Because Mac can be Mac OS from Apple or Mac address, physical address. He jumped to the next question. After 15 minutes or so, he said, you answered only 40%. You are not ready for Desjardins. Okay. He said, what do you like in IT? Why are you asking me this? You just said that I'm not ready for Desjardins. I like cloud. He said, it is at Bell where you can learn more about cloud. Okay. He ended the interview. Few days later, my manager assigned me a cloud project related to Desjardins. I just stopped. I couldn't think. I couldn't do anything. I was like, no, this is just too much. No. I said, I can't. I don't have the physical or mental capacity to take it. He said, we will take from you any other projects. No, I don't have any mental capacity for this precise project. He said, you can take a 2-week leave and come back to work on it. I went to see my doctor. She said, you are too agitated and anxious. You can't work like this. It's good that the employer is giving you 2 weeks of work. However, I need to see a change in you before you can go back to work. So it was at this time also that the fiasco with Kofomo happened. I will leave it here. See you next, where I explain how burnout turned into depression with suicide ideations. Ciao, ciao.
Nous ne nous battons pas pour nous, mais pour les générations qui viennent derrière nous. Chaque combat que nous menons aujourd'hui n'est pas vain.